greatest wrestlers of his, or possibly any generation. And he was in the thick of the hunt for the AEW World Championship until last week when he ran afoul of Andrade El Idolo and Don Callis.
Yeah, I mean, you have to think Kenny Omega is super disappointed. That kind of puts him out of title contention for the moment being.
But it was the miscommunication between Kenny and Swerve that led to a shoving match. You're witnessing what happened. Security had to separate these two men. And it seems as if the tempers have only heated up since last week.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is Swerve Strickland. Whose house?
You have to imagine in his mind, he felt like he was doing Kenny Omega a favor to prevent the same injustice at the hands of Andrade El Idolo that befell Swerve Strickland. He wanted to prevent that. Happening from Kenny, one would have to assume.
I would assume that's the case. I mean, Swerve Strickland definitely was upset with Andrade and the Don Callis family, but he hasn't had kind words for Kenny Omega either. This is going to be an interesting confrontation.
A very volatile situation inside the ring to kick off our broadcast. We can only hope that cooler heads prevail, Tony.
Gentlemen, we saw last week a breakdown between you two following Kenny's match against Andrade El Idolo. But let's be honest here. We have seen the looks. We have felt all the tension, and it goes back as far as Maximum Carnage. Swerve, want to go to you first because it seems a lot of the tension has been coming from you. What's going on?
You know, I've got some stuff to get off my chest. It's been lingering for a while, you know. 5 years ago, Kenny Omega, you were on top of this game. You were on top of this industry. So conveniently, that was the last time you had the AEW World Championship as well. Not only that, you were the cleaner, the best bout machine. People referred to you as the god of professional wrestling. Everybody outside of AEW was scratching and clawing to try to get in here to face off against you, myself included. Year 2022, I finally get here. I scratch and claw. I make it to the top of AEW. I'll become a world champion in 2 years. And when I get to the top, where are you? Where's the cleaner? Where's the best bout machine? While I'm busy becoming undeniably the most dangerous man in AEW, you are nowhere to be found. I mean, don't get me wrong. No, don't get me wrong. I see you pop up here every once in a while. I see you at the Tokyo Dome. I even teamed with that same guy and Anarchy in the arena last year. But when I make it to the top, you're nowhere to be found. You're either laid up in a hospital bed or suspended. Seems like a false prophet to me. Well, oh, you're going to get your chance. But during your absence, During your absence, the congregation starts looking for somebody else to follow. Just start looking for a new prophet. And then like, hey, I'm not going to call myself a god or anything, but hey, every city we go to, the church sings whose house? Now all of a sudden, Kenny Omega wants to march himself back in here, feeling best he's ever felt in the last couple years, all healthy and good, and insert himself in the title circle. In title contention with us. Almost feels like you're using your EVP power. Is that what you're trying to do, Kenny? Because I had to fight with EVPs for the last 2 years. A couple idiots that like to stroke their own ego, abuse their power, and I ended that last summer. So I don't care if they refer to you as a god or not. You use your power to step in front of me, I'm gonna put you down.
Are we good? Can I talk now? Let me be the first to correct you on just one detail. I never once called myself the god of professional wrestling. That is a name that these people gave me. And though I never erected altars, I never asked for people to pray, to beg for the cleaner for forgiveness. I never asked for their adulation. They gave me their beliefs. They make signs. They wear shirts. They cheer. They enjoy themselves. They respect this place as we're the best wrestle. And they know that if they see a Kenny Omega match, that they're going to get the absolute best. Now, whether you call that the power of a god or not, that's in the eye of the beholder. But I take their beliefs as a great responsibility, Swerve. So for them to believe in me, for them to believe in me for this one final journey to once again reach the top of the mountain, to become champion again and do it in the right way. Swerve, you may ask the question, whose house? Yeah, it may be your house, Swerve, but for you to question me, maybe the lights are on in that house, but no one's home. And if you need someone else to burn down that house, I got just a friend who's had experience in it. And yeah, you know what? You're right. A little bit of the old Kenny is feeling pretty good. He's shown up in the past few weeks. He's come up, he's shown up, he's shown out. And I am feeling that, yeah, I am championship material. And I am feeling that, yeah, I don't need EVP influence to accomplish that goal because I'm doing it by getting wins. And if it wasn't for you last week, I would have had that chance in Australia. I would have had that chance at the pay-per-view. I may already be champion right now, Swerve. And I know how much you believe in yourself and all of this. I'm not asking for you to believe in me, Swerve, because what I'm asking for you right now is something pretty simple. I'm asking for a fight. I've seen the way that you look at me with disrespect. I've seen you whisper sweet nothings in Prince Nana's ear like you've got something planned. I'm not giving you the chance, Swerve. This ends, and this ends now. If you want the match, if you want that match, you've got it. And if this is about patent records, if this is about wins and losses, then that's what we're going to do. So Swerve. I'm going to make it simple. Accept or yield.
Kenny, honestly, you just scared. You're nervous because our generation, we're already ahead of you. We're lapping you. If you want to go face to face with me, once again, the most dangerous man in AEW.
Oh, that's right, the most dangerous man on the planet. I totally forgot about that one. The one that gives everyone the heebie-jeebies. Well, Swerve, if you ask me, it ain't you, pal. In fact, I would say the most dangerous man in AEW right now is Brody King.
What I was going to say, you going to do this with me? How about I put you back in the hospital bed, and this time, you're not getting back up out of it.
It's a heck of an idea.
That may have just been the spark in the powder keg.
Seems like you made your choice. Whatever happens next, it's on you.
Swerve stricken, Kenny Omega throwing hands center of the ring. We need security. We need officials down here to separate these two athletes. Or else this fight could go on all night, Brian.
I mean, look at these two monsters just go at it.
Swerve sending Omega first in the barricade, then into the steps. Strickland getting the better of Kenny Omega, but Omega resilient, turns things around, sends Swerve over the barricade. And Omega with the chair in hand. Bad news for Swerve Strickland. Omega and Swerve rolling through the Toyota Arena here in Ontario, California. Powerful shots, right hands being thrown by Omega, but Swerve answering in kind.
You're right, Excalibur. We need security out here. Somebody needs to break this up.
Omega into the trash can. Tony Schiavone joining us back here at the desk. I'm glad you avoided the worst of what is going on between these two titans.
Well, how come I've been just thinking that maybe I should help him with, I don't know, and then all of a sudden you could feel the tension getting higher and higher, and take a look, it's breaking down. Jeez.
Swerve and Omega now back to the entrance ramp, but that's not to infer that either of these men are out of harm's way.
I think Swerve made it pretty clear. I mean, he wants to take Kenny out completely out.
Swerve has felt disrespected by Kenny Omega by his actions, by Omega's body language, by everything, as Omega lining up Swerve for a dance rigger against the stage. Omega, we've heard it from himself, Brian. He feels better now than he has in years, and Swerve Strickland is finding out firsthand what that means.
You can see Kenny had that black eye that he got, of course, last week against Roddy Alito. Oh, my God.
Swerve, I'm not sure what he had in his hand, but Swerve off the stage through the production tables.
I guarantee you, Kenny Omega isn't feeling good after that.
And finally now, security intervenes, but the damage may have already been done. As we take another look at this, I'm not sure what Swerve had in his hand, but he spiked Omega at the crown of the head a number of times before just a reckless dive off the stage. Both men sent crashing to the floor.
Both men are hurting, I can tell you that. I think that may have been a microphone. And what a start to our program.
Well, what a start, what a night we have in store for you tonight on Dynamite. We have a massive program, and it will all culminate in our main event for the first time ever, a straight match for the AEW Women's World Championship. Plus, who will become the top contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Champions of the Rascals, the Young Bucks, or the Wild Card Team. Plus, Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong taking on Daniel Garcia and Clark Connors. And a massive trio of fans, Don Callis family, Takeshita, Davis, and Alexander versus
Kyle Fletcher, we are just moments away from this first time ever match between yourself and the new TNT champion, Tommaso Ciampa. And we are also just days away from Grand Slam Australia. There's a ton of pressure on you right now heading home.
He doesn't have the pressure. We give the pressure. He's going to beat Ciampa, and then he's going to go to a hero's welcome in the jolly old country of Australia. How do you feel, kid?
It's like Don said, I live for this. I live for this pressure. I thrive under the lights. Tonight, I get my TNT championship back. And then I go home and get my hero's welcome. But I did have one question for you, Don.
Anything for you, kid?
Will you let me do this on my own tonight?
You mean I get to sit back with my feet up on the commentary desk and watch the great Kyle Fletcher?
I would love that.
Oh, I would love to have the night off. What a great night. Thank you very much. Thank you. See ya.
Good luck.
The son I never had. He's so great.
Kyle Fletcher, Tommaso Ciampa, TNT Championship match still to come later on tonight. And speaking of Australia, I want to say hello to all of our fans joining us live tonight for Dynamite, just days ahead of our debut in Sydney this Saturday.
Your opening contest is in trios bout cyclical, being accompanied by Marina Shafir, the CNN World Heavyweight Champion Claudio Castillo, the Bastard Pack, and the AEW Continental Champion,
John's running this Saturday, Grand Slam Australia, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max. A special 2.5-hour broadcast. We will see Jon Moxley put his AEW Continental Championship on the line against Konosuke Takeshita. Moxley wants his win back from the Continental Classic, yet Takeshita shows no signs of yielding.
Well, Jon Moxley's done very well in eliminator matches so far, but the one on Saturday at Grand Slam Australia is his first Continental Championship title defense.
the walking weapon, Josh Alexander, the Sinner, Mark Davis, and the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita.
Brian Danielson, you know Konosuke Takeshita extremely well. He is a man with an unlimited ceiling in terms of in-ring potential, but he's also a man that seems to be a very odd fit with the Don Callis family as of late.
Yeah, very odd fit with the Don Callis family. I have a lot of respect for Konosuke Takeshita. He's just an incredible in-ring wrestler. Him and Jon Moxley have faced off 3 times one-on-one. Jon Moxley's beat him twice. Takeshita's beat Moxley once. But the Takeshita that Jon Moxley beat isn't the same Takeshita that we see in the ring right now.
And that's not to say anything or to take anything away from Takeshita's partners in this match. Donkzilla, Mark Davis, the walking weapon, Josh Alexander, 2 very formidable men that Don Callis has recruited to his family, Tony.
Yeah, Josh Alexander has been so successful. He's a 2-time world champ and a 2-time world tag team champ as well during his great career.
Davis seemed poised for great things in the tag team division alongside Jake Doyle, but it was the attack by the Death Riders behind the referee's back, the injury to Doyle, dashing the hopes of Davis and Doyle to claim the tag team championship from FTR.
Yeah, we're talking a lot about Takeshita as it relates to Jon Moxley and the Continental Championship, but let's not forget the bad blood that's existed now between the Death Riders and the Don Callis family.
Don Callis walks around with that living reminder, the scar
yes,
on his head above his left eye that was given to him by Jon Moxley. As Davis outpowering Pac, not something you see happen often. Pac, former international champion in his own right. And an interesting note, this is the first time that this particular configuration, Moxley, Claudio, and Pac, have competed together as a trio. Which, Brian, you can attest it from your own personal experience. These 3 men, just like the big guns of the Death Riders.
Definitely the big guns of the Death Riders. All have a lot of experience. All bring a lot to the table in different ways. This is a fascinating matchup. You know, Mox likes to go at people head on, but Mark Davis isn't somebody you want to attack just straight on like that, and we're seeing it right now.
We saw in that tag match a couple weeks ago with FTR. Davis was able to bloody the chest of Dax Harwood. That's how powerful the hands of Davis are.
Yeah, one of the best strikers ever. And look at Claudio almost daring him to strike him.
This matchup is interesting because it's the enforcers of each group. Claudio is really the enforcer of the Death Riders, and Mark Davis has become the enforcer of the Don Callis family, doing Don Callis' bidding.
Castagnoli dubbed the emissary of violence for the Death Riders and absorbed the contact from the chop and returns fire. Uppercut. Both men teeing off on one another. Neither willing to give ground. Castagnoli, though, changes levels. And that slowed Claudio down. Second one. Davis, 3 in a row. Now side headlock by Davis. Castagnoli, lost his footing for a second. Davis took advantage of the shoulder tackle.
Yeah, that cost him. You were right. That cost Castagnoli that time because we've seen those two big men collide just seconds before. Neither man would give an inch.
Vertical suplex attempted, but Castagnoli bicycling the legs, getting his feet back on the ground, and
Oh my God.
Deadlifting, big dunks, and delivering him down to the mat.
It's one of the moments you're not going to ever forget in Dynamite, I can tell you that. Whoa!
Tag made. Now the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita. A man who went to a 20-minute time limit draw during the Continental Classic with Claudio Castagnoli. The points leader in his league, Konosuke Takeshita. The high boot and goes right at Jon Moxley. Things breaking down here in the early goings.
You would break down Excalibur, I think this a little bit earlier than we anticipated.
I like the strategy by Takeshita, going right after the champion Jon Moxley, showing him he's not afraid, he's ready for Saturday.
As Davis with Pac against the barricade, the referee Paul Turner trying all he can to get this action back in the ring. But these are 6 men that are absolutely bloodthirsty here tonight, Tony.
Well, you would think that Takeshita would want to, take Moxley down a couple of notches. He was trying right there because, hey, Saturday's going to get here very, very quickly.
Takeshita turns his attention to Castagnoli, driving him into the barricade. As Castagnoli, of course, still the legal man alongside Konosuke Takeshita. Castagnoli attempting to bring Takeshita in for the side headlock, but the trip attempt. Whoa! Beautiful counter by Claudio Castagnoli in the tag made to the Bastard Pack. Standing moonsault press, lateral press, cover, and Takeshita able to escape.
We talk so much about quickness of wrestlers, and we all think about, the guys who can fly like Kevin Knight with jet speed, but man, Pac is another one, guys. He can really get up on top.
And when he chooses to use it, Pac, so dangerous from the top rope or from the ground. Joshua Alexander, nobody home in the corner. There's the swift feet of Pac. And the elusive nature. Catching Takeshita with a boot. Shot from Josh Alexander. Takeshita though. Grabs the boot. Pac goes face first into the ring apron. And now Alexander building up momentum. And a splash across the spine as the action in our opening contest continues live tonight on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
I'm Hunter March.
And I'm Howie Mandel.
Now, in real life, we all know some guesses are good and some are bad.
But our game is the one place where your answers could earn you money.
How much confetti do we need?
Take your best guess.
Best Guess Live. Play with us in the mobile app for a chance to win up to $15,000.
Get ready to play.
POV, I
I'm in your air duct. FYI, it's disgusting. TBH, I hate the dark.
1-800-STEAMER.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each. Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just smells good at Panera.
Slow down with vanilla milk chocolate almond. Take your sweet time. That's Dice.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each. Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just smells good at Panera.
My Valentine's, my husband, my girlfriends, and Kohl's. Not in that order.
Kohl's has gifts for every Valentine. Get something sweet they'll love and take 15% off some of your finds at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What'd she call Harper?
Oh, we actually sold the twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Very lucrative.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
TBS and HBO Max, trios match to start off the action tonight. Death Riders versus Don Callis family, the Bastard Pack in the vice-led grip of the Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita, who will challenge Jon Moxley this Saturday, Sydney, Australia, for the AEW Continental Championship. And this Saturday, as I mentioned, Kudos Bank Arena. Great seats still available, AEWTIX.com. And then the following night, Brisbane, Australia. I'll return to that great city for House Rules, Australia. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. Then 1 week from tonight, we return to Sacramento, California for AEW Dynamite as Josh Alexander, the legal man for the Don Callis family, caught Moxley looking. Claudio avoided the contact, but Alexander took his eye off his opponent, and the Bastard Pack made him pay.
Shows you what type of athlete Pack is. Relentless at all times.
Relentless and perfect technique. That was a beautiful suplex.
Oh, Davis, he came in with that lariat, and Castagnoli was ready for it, chopping down with the axe handle. Alexander spins Castagnoli around.
These European uppercuts are so effective, so amazing.
Castagnoli.
He's sizing up the competition here in either corner.
Running uppercuts. All across the ring from the CMLL World Heavyweight Champion, and Castagnoli knocked down. Giant swing on the walking weapon, Josh Alexander, but Davis interrupts. Swinging a miss by Davis. Castagnoli! What a power slam! 2-0! Brian, was that a spot of frustration on the face of Claudio Castagnoli?
It could have been, but Claudio's been in enough matches to know. You know, sometimes a pin just doesn't work out when you think you're going to do it. Look at this sunset flip here!
Great counter by both men.
Nobody home for Castagnoli there. Davis!
Oh, God.
The lariat counter, Castagnoli. Davis was able to power through it, but both men spent.
I have to imagine Mark Davis's shoulder is wrecked after that uppercut.
Wait, Brian, I hate to cut you off, but I got some breaking news from the back. Tony Khan has made it official after what transpired in our opening segment. It is official. Next week, Sacramento, California, live on Dynamite. Kenny Omega, Swerve Strickland, 1-on-1. That is massive.
Yeah, if you got a ringside seat for that one. You better be on the move because that one may break down all over the arena in Sacramento.
And talking about matches that could break down. Whoa! Rolling elbow strike intercepted by Moxley. Takeshita spins Moxley in, looking for raging fire. Moxley escapes. Death Rider, no. Takeshita escapes.
Takeshita made a mistake that time. Brian Danielson, I do believe.
Look at that lariat. John Moxley just took Takeshita's head off. And now he's going to try to finish him off.
The hands were down, the head was exposed. Davis made him pay, but Pack likewise dropped Godzilla. Alexander, release, German suplex. Castagnoli extends with the boot to Takeshita. Swinging for the fences with the elbow. And Moxley underneath it. From the Alpha. Cover made, leg is hard. Moxley escapes.
Gentlemen, we got a great card, top to bottom, including 2 title matches, but can you get much better than this?
We are kicking off our broadcast with a barn burner, and it will only get hotter from here. Could that be the man that leaves Australia as the AEW Continental Champion? Death Riders working in rapid succession. Castagnoli, Pack softening up Takeshita in the corner, and Moxley with the cutter. Leg hook covered, Mary Davis there to break up the predicament.
They tried, the Death Riders tried to block him that time, Brian, but could not.
That was a great save by Mark Davis. Talk about saving the match for your team.
Absolutely. I think the biggest advantage that Konosuke Takeshita has in this match is that his partners, his family members, Josh Alexander and Mark Davis, 2 longtime tag team veterans. They have those keen instincts, but Takeshita backs Moxley up to the corner, tag made. Moxley released the hold. Takeshita, though, importantly, pinning Moxley in the corner to allow Davis a free shot.
Talk about his fair play. They were just triple teaming Takeshita moments ago, and now on the other side, triple teaming John Moxley.
German suplexes from each of the members of the Don Callis family, but Alexander maintains control. Ripcord, elbows, a sandwich from Moxley, who may be out on his feet. Davis! Davis! What a lariat! Cover made! 2! And Pack, his turn to break up the pin.
Wow.
This match, a toss-up for the last few minutes, but since John Moxley's been isolated, Brian, it's been all the family.
The family's done a great job of keeping Claudio and Pac outside of the ring. And really just looking at him. They're serving Moxley up to Takeshita right here.
Well, Moxley's helpless. I mean, he probably cannot stand up on his own.
Takeshita, watch out. Going to build up momentum. Castagnoli intercepts the uppercut. Pack into the fray. Oh, Takeshita and Castagnoli spilling over. Oh, Pack very nearly got caught up by Josh Alexander, but Josh Alexander got caught by John Moxley. Alexander fading, and now Moxley. Death Rider covers. And scores the win.
John Moxley. If you believe in momentum, and I certainly do, Brian Danielson, a lot of momentum for John Moxley after that for Saturday.
100%. Very impressive showing from John Moxley. Able to overcome those odds. It seemed like he was getting triple teamed for several minutes straight to come back and win that match.
The durability of John Moxley never in question, but Konosuke Takeshita, a different type of athlete. Advanced still to come tonight, the 3-way match to determine the top contenders AEW World Tag Team Championship, plus our main event for the first time ever AEW Women's World Championship strap match, Chris Statlander and Tekla. But coming up next, Tommaso Ciampa, Kyle Fletcher for the TNT Championship.
We spent the last 9 years asking for the return of the snack wrap.
And we won. But should we have been asking for even more? The hot honey stack wrap is here. Now, we've really won.
With low prices store-wide. Eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
Southwest morning begins now.
Oh no. Group C.
I thought you checked us in last night.
Well, I was a minute late.
I can't have a middle seat. Just hurry up. We gotta sit together. No, move it faster.
Act natural.
Is this seat taken?
You gotta ask him.
I am not sitting in a middle seat. Get out of the way.
Sarah Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What did she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC.
We actually sold the twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
If you need a tan, I'm your man.
Could do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us. The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
As I started growing out my natural hair color, I noticed my moderate to severe lines. I booked a Botox cosmetic consultation to temporarily make my frown, crow's feet, and forehead lines look better. What was important to me was that I still look like me, just with fewer lines. And I'm confident about my results.
Botox cosmetic effects may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox cosmetic if you have skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow, eyelid drooping, or swelling. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
I'm the one and only Delphina, and I got treated with the one and only Botox cosmetic.
Learn more at BotoxCosmetic.com.
Introducing Big Show, accompanied by Lance Archer and Don Callis from Sydney, Australia, weighing 249 pounds, the Brutal Star, Kyle Fletcher.
We heard from Kyle Fletcher earlier in our broadcast, Brian. To paraphrase, he said that he wanted to do this, he needed to do this on his own, no help from Don and the family. Yet, he comes to the ring with Don Callis and Lance Archer.
I found that interesting, too. You know, we knew Don Callis was going to come do commentary for this match, but I'm really curious as to why Lance Archer is out here. If Don Callis promises Kyle Fletcher he's not going to help him at all.
I don't know, maybe Don Callis is afraid to walk alone. And that would be obviously smart on his part.
Kyle Fletcher, what an incredible 2025 he had. 2025. But Tony, as far as the year 2026 is concerned, at least 42 days in, no one has had a better 2026 than Tommaso Ciampa, the first man to enter AEW and win a title on his first night.
It was an amazing win, there's no doubt, but then you look at his career and look how tremendous he has been throughout his career. It doesn't surprise you that Ciampa was able to win a title in his first time out. Don Callis has joined us, unfortunately, here at the broadcast position.
Happy to be here. It's a great night whenever the proto-star is in the ring, because what you're seeing is the future and the present, actually, of professional wrestling. Kyle Fletcher.
And Don, we'd be remiss if you did not mention the Murder Hawk monster, Lance Archer, standing over your shoulder, even though you vowed to play no role in the outcome of this match.
He's here to protect me from the people that are behind the fence here, also known as the sickos.
This is a great Southern California crowd, Don. How dare you?
It is a great Southern California crowd. And by the way, no one believes you.
Brian, how lucky are we to witness this first time ever matchup, our first of 2 championship matches tonight on this loaded edition of AEW Dynamite.
I've been so excited for this match, Excalibur. I don't think this is a smart strategy by Kyle Fletcher. These TNT championship matches have a 20-minute time limit. And Kyle's wasting time here.
As a matter of fact, Brian, you're right. I'm shocked, Don, that he would go on the outside.
Are you shocked? I'm not surprised that you're shocked by something called combat strategy, Shivani.
Oh, it's because I never was in a combat, right, Don? You say it every week.
You said it, not me. I don't know what to tell you.
It's getting old like you.
A side headlock taken by Tommaso Ciampa, the self-styled psycho killer. And Brian, you know Ciampa, he's a bit off kilter. His approach, his strategies, not mainstream, not very easily predictable.
No, but that benefits him sometimes, especially against when he's wrestling somebody for the first time like he is Kyle Fletcher tonight.
Baiting Fletcher in, and Ciampa returns. A series of quick strikes. Now the hammer thrown into the ropes. Fletcher breaks the grip and tries to break the jaw of Ciampa. Ciampa, great extension on the boot. Ciampa charging in, but Fletcher is prepared. The handprint of Fletcher tattooed on the back of Ciampa, and now Ciampa. Repeated boots to the side of the head, stomping Fletcher down. And look, DDT by Ciampa.
Great offense by Ciampa. Down low offense too, Brian.
Sometimes in wrestling, Brian Danielson, isn't it true? You let people kind of blow their whole arsenal in the first minute to show them that that's not enough.
Sometimes that's true. That didn't look like what was happening to me when I was watching that, Don. It looked like Kyle Fletcher was caught off guard.
What does this look like to you, what's happening right now?
Rib breaker, backbreaker, and then Fletcher now lateral press to Ciampa, able to escape.
What it looks like to me, guys, is simple physics. You're talking about 6'4", 243. I'm talking about Kyle Fletcher, 26 years old, future of the wrestling business. That's what we're seeing right now. As great as Ciampa is, he's not Kyle Fletcher.
Kyle Fletcher, of course, a former TNT champion. He's made it his personal mission to bring that title back to the Don Callis family. Could he be doing so here? Ciampa escapes the grip, swing and a miss by Fletcher. Ciampa proving elusive and proving accurate, taking Fletcher off his feet.
Yeah, just showing his quickness. You're right, Excalibur. Quicker than Kyle Fletcher. As Don Callis takes the headset off.
Mercifully. Ciampa, again, the high boot into the jaw of Fletcher.
Did you see what he just did?
Yes, I did.
He's trying to bait me.
Tommaso Ciampa, voice of the people.
Not a smart move there.
No, not at all. Oh.
Fletcher tried to get his footing on the apron, stumbled off, but Ciampa!
Fletcher looked like he torqued his knee there, catching his foot on the apron.
He sure could have done. You're right. And hold on.
Ciampa dragging Fletcher around and into the barricade.
A lot of speed, a lot of momentum on that one.
Tommaso Ciampa. A pair of kisses to Lance Archer and a hip into the face of Kyle Fletcher.
What an athlete Ciampa is.
He really is. Very impressive.
And Ciampa's been in a lot of wild brawls.
Tommaso Ciampa sends Fletcher into the opposite side.
Upside down.
Underneath the bottom rope to reset the referee's account. And now count as, oh, wait a second, nobody. Over Ciampa, Fletcher was home in the half and half as this TNT Championship match rages on.
No. I'm in my own head.
What the heck are you talking about?
I think I got away with something that I shouldn't have. See that brand new Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah.
I only paid.
Finish that bucket on your own. Practice makes perfect.
Enjoy your new car.
Yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
Feels so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Hey, I have a fever.
I don't feel so good either.
1 hour delivery. Because life doesn't stop for sick days. Neither do we. Walgreens.
She's still out.
I found an apartment.
It's a lot closer.
You can have whatever you want for a price. Latest trend? Sure. But don't expect it to last.
That's not how we do it.
At Marshall's, our buyers hustle 24/7, so you never have to compromise on quality or price.
I'm impressed. Let's talk numbers.
We're getting you a better deal because at Marshall's, we believe that everyone deserves the good stuff.
What's my name? I can't remember. I don't want this.
I don't want any of this!
Frankenstein. It's the dead end of revenge.
There's nothing left to do now but live.
The Bride. Rated R. Only in theaters March 6th.
I'm more me than ever.
Feel more you than ever without compromise. At TJ Maxx, you can afford to turn your closet into a place of endless expression. With the quality you deserve, styles you crave, and prices you love. Max, what makes you, you.
TNT Championship on the line, live on AEW Dynamite. Tommaso Ciampa, his third match in AEW, his second potential defense of that TNT Championship, but former champion Kyle Fletcher making a beautiful accounting of himself here tonight.
Yeah, we're in Southern California. They're jammed here in the Toyota Arena. Oh, no.
Kyle and I have been taking a lot of meetings with Hollywood people here in Los Angeles. Everyone wants a piece of the protostar.
We're just days away from our debut in Sydney, Australia. Kyle Fletcher's hometown. The place that Fletcher is set on returning as a champion. He wants the hero's welcome in Sydney. Is this his opportunity? Brian, we've seen Fletcher targeting the injured neck of Tommaso Ciampa, and now perhaps once again. Oh, but Ciampa.
That's tough with that knee that just took the abuse. Look at Ciampa.
Ciampa, oh my gosh! His version of the air raid crash, the Psycho Driller on the steel ring steps.
Here's the problem with that move. It happened in a place that he cannot get a pin.
Take a look at how he hits the edge right here, Brian. Oh, man.
Devastating, but to your point, Don, Tommaso Ciampa is the champion in this match. He doesn't need to pin Kyle Fletcher to retain the championship. He can win by countout.
That'd be a real punk move, Brian. You would never have done that.
Fletcher! Head was exposed. Ciampa! Fletcher just barely beats the count.
That's how he won the match 11 days ago on Collision with that knee, that running knee.
And that's also how he retained the championship this past Saturday on Collision. Look at that knee.
What timing, what accuracy from Tommaso Ciampa.
10 minutes going by.
Down the double underhook. Fletcher reverses. Fletcher spins him around. Fletcher, brainbuster, no. Ciampa. Reverse DDT.
Speaking of bad necks, that's going to wring the neck.
Now, lateral press. 2.
Wow, what a physical matchup we are seeing here, Brian. I mean, everything we expected, really.
Incredibly physical. But what I loved about what Ciampa did right there when he covered him was even though there's been so much taken out of him, he still got a strong cover on Kyle Fletcher, forcing Kyle Fletcher to kick out. Also, Tommaso Ciampa, such a great striker.
Watch out. This is dangerous. Obviously, we say this a lot, but for both men.
Ciampa looking for that avalanche psycho driller.
Go. There you go. Here we go.
Stab Fletcher. Oh, Ciampa chopping Fletcher.
There you go. Whatever it takes, right?
Oh! Did anyone give Knox his medication? I mean, he's missing a lot of calls that are not benefiting us.
He is not. He's a great referee. He's from here in Southern California.
That explains
Riverside.
it.
Look at this.
Backdrop.
That's it. It's over.
The ropes. Cover made. Lateral press. And Ciampa, though, fires that left shoulder up.
Great job by Kyle Fletcher to come up with something else immediately.
Watch out. Wire bomb. 2. 3. Ciampa again skates late.
So close.
Is the pace of Tommaso Ciampa potentially an issue? I know he came into AEW fired up, wanting to prove himself, but this is his 3rd championship match in 11 days. High-level wrestling, no matter how you cut it.
It might be. He might have gone against too many hard opponents too quickly. I mean, I know that's what he said he wanted to do in coming to AEW. He wanted to challenge himself, but challenging yourself against Kyle Fletcher right now might not be the smartest idea.
He said he came into AEW in the best shape of his life.
He looks it. He's wrestling like it.
Absolutely. He said both physically and mentally.
Ciampa. Oh, no. Bomb against the apron.
He just blew his back out with that.
You might be right.
Ciampa struggling to his feet. Fletcher moving with purpose.
That's the jaw.
Here it goes. Here we go.
And Fletcher. Brainbuster avoided at least for the moment. Half and half avoided at least for the moment. Referee Rick Knox nearly sandwiched in the corner. The kick from Fletcher connects. Brainbuster, center of the ring. 1, 2. Ciampa again beats the referee's count.
Does Knox even know what building he's in today?
That was a great call. We're going to take a look one more time. I know you're upset he got to the blue, but it was a great kick out.
The referee's hand a hair's breadth away from counting 3.
Don Kyle did not put enough pressure on Ciampa's left shoulder. That's how he was able to kick out.
The slimmest of possible margins here in this TNT Championship match. But now Fletcher placing Ciampa on the top. He likes that turnbuckle brainbuster from this position, Brian.
What he's going for here, too, Excalibur, I do believe. Yep.
Reversal.
Just a
At this point, Kyle Fletcher's kicked out of
rolling that shoulder up, just doing ring awareness, great ring awareness.
Tommaso Ciampa just did the same thing that Kyle Fletcher did when he pinned Ciampa with the brainbuster. He didn't put any pressure on that left shoulder of Kyle Fletcher. And Kyle Fletcher just kicked out on instinct.
3/4 of the time limit have elapsed. Here the clock rapidly becoming an issue for the challenger, Kyle Fletcher. Tommaso Ciampa would retain in the event of a time limit draw.
Fletcher cannot even get to his feet now.
Yeah, we've got less than 5 minutes left in this match, guys.
Fletcher, defiant, disrespectful. Ciampa, though, knows he cannot afford to get baited in by Kyle Fletcher, the former champion.
Looks like he got baited in, though.
Fletcher. Voice up Ciampa. Face first. Look out, look out, look out.
Oh, to the back of the neck.
The blindside shot from Fletcher.
The title is mine! No! Tommaso!
And Fletcher. The knee!
Ciampa's amazing.
Buster! Ciampa floats over. Hooks the leg too. Kyle Fletcher will not be denied.
What is it going to take?
He caught him. He caught him. Michinoku driver. Ciampa may be out on his feet. Fletcher winds him up. Lariat. Fletcher.
Here it comes again.
Oh, yes. Brainbuster. And we have a new TNT champion.
Here is your winner. And once again, TNT champion, the Protostar, Kyle Fletcher.
Amazing.
Kyle Fletcher was determined not only to bring the TNT championship back to the Don Callis family, but to return to his hometown of Sydney, Australia, and receive a hero's welcome. And that may be exactly what is waiting now. Two-time TNT champion, the Protostar, Kyle Fletcher.
Back and forth here, Brian. No one could get an advantage to the very end. Actually, a third, I do believe, brainbuster. Right there.
Unbelievable performance from Kyle Fletcher. His resilience in kicking out of multiple knees from Tommaso Ciampa. But we got
a hard-fought battle by both men, but right now let's head to the ring and Renee Paquette.
Kyle Fletcher, a huge congratulations. TNT Championship around your waist yet again. Kyle, you were very confident coming into this match against Ciampa. You said that you wanted to do this on your own. Congratulations, you did just that. What's next for you?
Renee, I think I made it very clear when I said I was coming home with the TNT Championship! So that is exactly what I plan to do. Despite being banged up, I am showing up to Sydney, Australia as champion. And I will receive the hero's welcome I deserved last year. And because I'm the greatest TNT champion of all time, I am going to defend it in my hometown against anybody from anywhere. I don't care. I am the greatest TNT champion to ever live. Reach for the sky, boy.
Kyle Fletcher, some lofty praise for himself.
And see, that's wrong. I mean, Ciampa gave him a hell of a match. And he should acknowledge that, but I know better than to say that.
And Mark Briscoe's the man that beat Kyle Fletcher for the TNT Championship before.
Did I hear you correctly? Now listen, son, you come a long way. It wasn't long ago you was a mop-headed young boy trying to figure things out. And now look at you, man. You a two-time TNT champion. I know. Congratulations, big dog. You deserve it, man. I know. That being said, you got a damn big mouth, son, and I'm not sure that your ass gonna be able to cash the check that your mouth is writing. Because we got some history, Kyle. We done did battle 6 times now. Split the wins right down the middle. 3 for me, 3 for you. Hey, man, I'm an impatient man, so I'd be happy to give you home court advantage for game 7 if you ain't scared.
No, Mark, I am sick and tired of your dumb little face. We might be 3 wins for me, 3 wins for you, but I am sick and tired of seeing you in this ring. But I did say I would fight anybody from anywhere. So I accept. But, number 7 deserves to be bigger and better than the rest. And I want this to be the final chapter in our story. So whoever wins in Sydney will be the very best. And you say you love to reach for the sky. How about you reach for this TNT championship? Because if you want game 7 in Sydney, it's going to be in a ladder match! I knew it! I knew it! I fucking knew it! I knew it! I fucking knew it!
By both men, the potential of a ladder match coming up this Saturday in Sydney. But fans still so much more action to come tonight, including Chris Stanley and Tendler for the AEW Women's World Championship. But up next, Roderick Strong, Orange Cassidy, Dana Garcia, Clark Connor, Tag Team Warfare.
In 1977, Ford F-Series became America's best-selling trucks. 33 million trucks later, we've kept that title every year since. And that's a formula we plan on repeating. F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 49 years and counting. And Ford, the most awarded brand for initial quality among trucks by J.D. Power. Ford F-Series, built for tough.
My Valentine's, my husband, my girlfriends, and Cole's. Not in that order.
Kohl's has gifts for every Valentine. Get something sweet they'll love and take 15% off some of your finds at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
We're full of it, and by it, we mean peanut butter. M&M's. It's more fun together.
You're busy, but you're never too busy for senior discounts. Find Senior's Day deals the first Tuesday of every month. And don't forget to use your MAOTC benefits on eligible items. A fuller life deserves fuller care. Walgreens.
Introducing the new GLP-1 pill, Onro. It's the same weight loss ingredient as the shot, now in a pill. The first ever FDA-approved GLP-1 pill for weight loss, Onro, with an innovative formula that finally unlocks real GLP-1 results in a pill. 1 pill a day to lose 14% of your body weight in a year. The lowest priced FDA-approved GLP-1 ever. Now Onro.
Want to go to Burger King?
Kids don't need much to feel like royalty, and right now it costs even less. There are other kids' meals, but only this one crowns you both. The Burger King Kids Meal, $3.99 for a limited time.
Dreaming of the perfect family trip?
Who are you?
Penny, Priceline's AI travel assistant.
How about Eco Resort, free breakfast, zip line?
Done.
Yes.
Priceline.
Do that with Acrobat, Adobe
Use PDF spaces, it's a new foundation. Grab your docs, your permits, your moves. AI levels up your pitch, gets it in a groove. Choose a template with your timeless cool. Come on now, let's flex those tools. To a new outline, it's your vision. To a new slide, pure precision. Draft, design, deliver, make it sing. AI builds the deck so you can build that thing. Do that, do that, do that with Acrobat.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. We are just days away from our debut in Sydney, Australia, but we're also looking forward to this summer, August 30th, our return to Wembley Stadium, the cathedral of football, and once again, the home of AEW, all in London. A very special announcement. Pre-sales for Wembley Stadium, all in, begin on March 16th with a general on sale. March 20th, visit AEWTIX.com to become an AEW insider for early access opportunities. But fans, this Saturday, Grand Slam Australia, the Babes of Wrath put their AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship titles on the line against Penelope Ford and the Megasis, Megan Bain in Sydney.
Oh, what about that? The Babes of Wrath will give Penelope and Megan a World Tag Team title shot.
Willow, I let you down and let us down. I'm so sorry. No, Harley, listen. As long as we've got these championships, we have not lost the war. We'll give them a title match, but I think we could do it somewhere where you have home field advantage. What do you say? Grand Slam?
You know what, Willow, you're right. This time last year, a lot of people said I was, just the girl with the guitar or the girl with the puppet. But this year, thanks to you, I'm the babe with the wrath. We are the Babes of Wrath. We are your AEW Women's Tag Team Champions. Megan, Penelope, when we take you down, I want to do it in front of my entire family.
I say we show them what wrath really means.
See you down under.
Tony can't wait for that one. Babes of Wrath versus Penelope Ford, Megan Bain. We know that the Harley Cameron, Willow Nightingale already on their way, making the media rounds in Sydney. Already, we will meet them when we hit the ground in just a couple days' time.
Yeah, but it's Mega Bad that has the momentum. Now, if there's any question, let's see if the Babes of Wrath can rebound. I know they're busy right now, but I know they're thinking about their challenge.
This is a back to Paul. Approaching the ring from Buffalo, New York, weighing 187 pounds, Daniel Garcia.
So Garcia there, another hype up by the other members of the Death Riders as he heads into battle tonight with a somewhat unfamiliar tag partner. Tony, we know that the Dogs, Gate Kid and Clark Connors, mercenaries for the Death Riders, for John Moxley, but very rarely have we seen this man fight alongside of Moxley's crew.
And his tag team partner, Camille Camino, weighing 203 pounds, 103,
Clark Connors heading to the ring, and earlier today, I understand our cameras had a chance to catch up with Connors and Garcia before this battle.
Last week, Kid and I left Darby Allin's rotting corpse in the desert. Now the conglomeration wants to step up for him. Well, I took a page out of Gabe's playbook, and I hired me some help.
Hey, conglomeration, it looks like you're in for another week of looking like a bunch of fools. And Rodney Strong, you're a wrestling legend. Ain't you tired of hanging out with a bunch of losers?
It was 1 week ago that Clark Connors and Gabe Kidd abducted Darby Allin and dragged him out to the desert outside of Las Vegas and basically left him high and dry. Orange Cassidy waiting the arrival of his tag team partner. We're still waiting for an update on Darby Allin's condition.
And there follows the team of Roderick Strong and Freshly Squeezed Orange
Cassidy right there as they prepare for this. John Moxley, the Continental Champion, has joined us.
Of course, it'll be John Moxley, Konosuke Takeshita for the AEW Continental Championship this Saturday at Grand Slam Australia, plus Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir facing Orange Cassidy and Timeless Tony Storm. The loser of the fall will have their head shaved bald.
No, can you imagine what Tony Storm's like? Gonna look like bald?
Yeah, we
I don't think she's gonna pull it off. You know,
I mean, she has the cheekbone for it.
I could see it. You know, she's not going to look bad. I think she has the confidence to pull it off, and that's the most important part. What were you talking about? Who dragged who into the desert earlier?
Gabe Kidd and Clark Connors dragging Darby Allin. Last week.
Oh, man. Hey, that Darby gets into a lot of stuff, man. I mean, Clark Connors, though. I like Clark Connors. I talked to Gabe Kidd earlier this week. He's in Japan right now, an affiliate of our organization. I love Gabe Kidd. I would do anything for him. And he needed a favor. Clark Connors here. And another organization in New Japan, the War Dogs. You know, who we're friendly with. We need a partner here tonight against these guys. I got no respect for these two guys as a team. You know, I have great respect for them as people, as individuals, as wrestlers, as guys of my generation. But as a team, Roderick Strong and Orange Cassidy, I don't think they're a real team.
Fireman's Carry escapes from Clark Connors. Roderick Strong is sent into the ropes. And talk about the tag team cohesion or lack thereof. Roderick Strong has been very hesitant, Tony, to affiliate himself with Conglomeration, despite the Conglomeration welcoming Roderick Strong with open arms.
Well, it seemed like on the entrance that Orange Cassidy wanted Roderick to come in. Roderick just walked in and blew right past.
Why do you think I brought it up? There you go. Stay on it, Danny. Show these guys no respect, Danny. Why do you think I brought it up? I mean, it's evident. And, you know, they got...
Wow. Tony, no shortage of history between Daniel Garcia and Roderick Strong, particularly when Garcia was TNT champion.
And right now...
I think Roderick Strong likes Orange Cassidy. I think he likes Mark Briscoe, all the guys, and the Conglomeration. You know, he just doesn't like being told what to do. You know, he doesn't like being told how to dress, maybe. You know, I don't know what their problems are.
Well, their problems are on display right now. There's an argument going on as we talk.
Hey, what is it? Familiarity breeds contempt. And these guys spend a lot of time on each other. Can you imagine spending that much time around Orange Cassidy? He's got to do things that can get under your skin, you know? Imagine a car ride from here to Palm Springs with Orange Cassidy. Imagine what kind of stuff he would do.
Probably like having a chinchilla in the front seat.
I don't even know what that would be like. But I gotta imagine there would be problems.
Oh, stun dog millionaire from Orange Cassidy.
A lot of problems when you have to wrestle in the ring. I don't think there's any question. Like right there.
Garcia, though, avoids the DDT.
Beautiful counter from Danny. There you go.
And Garcia, the sleeper. And backdrop suplex.
Cut off. There you go.
Garcia, momentum in his hands as this tag team battle continues live on this fight.
When curiosity strikes about the everyday lives of your family, we're here with answers only your ancestors can provide. See their stories at Ancestry.
No. I'm in my own head. What the heck are you talking about? I think I got away with something that I shouldn't have. See that brand new Hyundai Santa Fe? Yeah. I only paid... Finish that bucket on your own. Practice makes perfect.
Enjoy your new car.
Yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
Feels so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Get weight loss treatment through hers for one affordable upfront price. Everything you need, all included. That means a personalized weight loss plan, access to licensed medical providers, and 24/7 support from a care team. Even medication delivered straight to your door. No membership fees, no surprise costs. Everything you need for one simple price. Start your weight loss journey today at forhers.com.
Remember when joy just happened? No plan, no reason. Smiles showed up with no invitation. Here, the water welcomes everyone and says, never forget what you love. Never lose your splash.
Bipolar 1 can overwhelm your mind. Sometimes depressive lows and unpredictable highs can make it hard to get out of your head. Finding relief may help you break through. Ask about Vraylar. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Vraylar treats depressive, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Proven full-spectrum relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase these in those under 25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, sleepiness, nausea, vomiting, and indigestion are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar. Breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite live on TBS and HBO Max. John Moxley joining us here at the announce desk. Ivan Scalver and Tony Schiavone along for the ride. Right now, Daniel Garcia and Clark Connors going to work on Orange Cassidy. And Roderick Strong helpless in the corner, Tony.
Yeah, John Moxley got pretty involved in that. Walked up to the apron. Here you go, and you got it.
I mean, that ain't going to get you out of this hole.
He was going to go for it.
Cassidy, the hands in the pockets.
It did.
Sends.
I'd love to be proven wrong.
Connors back to the corner. Now Orange Cassidy.
Hold on his own pockets.
The door is open.
It's just a matter of leverage.
I mean, maybe it's like Japanese Roman gi for leverage.
Exactly. Oh, that explosion we saw earlier from Connors.
Went face first to the bottom rope first.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think his throat got across the bottom rope. Look at Orange Cassidy trying to get to his feet.
Orange Cassidy up to his feet and...
Oh! Oh, my God!
Strong, what are you doing?
He's being upset in the middle of the match.
I mean, Orange Cassidy accepted this match on Roderick Strong's behalf.
Oh, that's rough. Oh! The explosion from Connors. The power. Put him away, Danny. Hey, it ain't your problem, Danny.
And now this match effectively 2-on-1, or so it seems for Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy is just trying to cover up right now. There's nothing he can do at all.
I can't believe that actually happened. Maybe his just... I have no explanation for that. I mean, I was talking a little about, you know, they obviously have their problems in the conglomeration rather strong. I didn't expect them to actually walk out on his partner.
Yeah, lack of cohesion is one thing, but turning your back on your partner is...
There might be more to the story than we know. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes with those guys.
Orange Cassidy, though, vaults over the ropes.
He's just trying to survive here.
He's a fighter.
His back was turned to Garcia, but Cassidy.
Orange is a fighter, but look at this.
Escape out. Oh, Connor through the ropes, into the ribs of Orange Cassidy.
And Clark Connors has proved that he is as explosive as anybody we've seen.
And Connors and Garcia now sending Orange Cassidy into the barricade.
Come on.
Look at the intensity between these guys.
You're right. Like I said before, great team. Clark's on a three-point stance.
Whoa. Cassidy, the leapfrog, Garcia.
Boot right in the mouth. You can never count Orange Cassidy out.
Wait a second, Guardian! Garcia, the roll, 1, 2.
can barely stand up and got the win.
And a massive assist to Darby Allin. Taking Clark Connors out of the picture. As timeless Tony Storm, Luther in the luxury box, the opera box, if you will.
Children of California, lend me your ears. I am timeless Tony Storm, and I have made peace with my life choices. Marina Shafir, you mixed martial at Grand Slam Australia, if you knock me out cold in front of my friends, my family, and my former lovers, then you deserve to shave my head. But I will evolve into the most beautiful bald bastard this world has ever seen. But if I am able to defeat you, I will shave your head so close to your skull, they will put a price tag on you and sell you at Spirit Halloween. And as for Wheeler, Utah, you are the most annoying little shit I have ever seen!
Oh, that's not nice, Ontario.
Bring her out.
Get him, Vince. Get him.
Oh my God.
Mina Shirakawa trapped in the mother's milk.
And Danny Garcia preventing Orange Cassidy from coming to the aid.
Put in the hair of Mina Shirakawa, Tony Storm's wife, as she calls it.
And Tony cannot get anywhere close. She's way up in the lounge section.
Marina and Wheeler just made a statement on the stage.
Well, this
Danny Garcia is giving us
Tornado Tag Team match. The loser of the fall will have their head shaved. Plus, Hangman Adam Page, Andrade El Idolo, the winner, moves on to Revolution to fight for the AEW World Championship.
I'm so happy. I feel like I'm celebrating. Do you know what you did? You beat Kenny Omega. You pinned Kenny Omega just like I knew you would. Everything's coming up great for us. We beat. Oh, I love how you talk. Nosotros. You see? That's how we do it because we're a team. The Don Callis family is a team. And I knew that Andrade was the man to take out Kenny Omega. He came back here with us because he has unfinished business and it got settled against Kenny Omega. 1, 2, 3. I know that Andrade is the next man to be the AEW World Champion. And Hangman Page in Australia, you're going to find out that when you get in the way of Andrade and the Don Callis family, you get run over.
Callis, I want to say thank you for believing me. And Hangman, mira, querido, tú estás en mi camino al oro. Y tú eres el próximo. You are in my way.
Grand Slam Australia, I thought it would be Kenny and I again. I wanted that. I needed it. Because if I'm going to challenge for the World Championship, I need to know that I could beat the man that I once beat for it. But that's not what I'm getting. In Australia, I'm wrestling Andrade El Idolo. He's one of the best wrestlers in the entire world. I will give him that. But in Australia, Andrade, no te quites los pantalones. El final será mío. See you down under.
I'm Hunter March. And I'm Howie Mandel. Now, in real life, we all know some guesses are good and some are bad. But our game is the one place where your answers could earn you money.
How much confetti do we need?
Take your best guess. Best Guess Live. Play with us in the mobile app for a chance to win up to $15,000.
Get ready to play.
Another day. Same pain, same meds, same struggling for symptom relief. Injections like Humira and Enbrel work similarly to treat moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis or psoriatic arthritis. But if your symptoms haven't improved enough, Rinvoq works differently. It's a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve RA and PSA joint pain, stiffness, and swelling, as fast as 2 weeks for some. Even after 3 years, many people felt this relief. In PSA, Rinvoq can leave skin noticeably clearer.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal, cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infections, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Do something different. Ask your doctor if switching to Rinvoq is right for you.
Wherever life takes you, keep it original. Ben is original.
When you're looking to put your credit to use, your score is only part of the picture. You can count on Credit Karma to go beyond your number. Because we analyze thousands of data points and go deeper into the factors credit card companies use, so you can know your approval odds before you apply. Giving you more confidence in how lenders see you right now. Download Intuit Credit Karma to get started.
I'm the first person in my family to ever wear this uniform, so I didn't know what to expect. But I did know what I wanted, like a path that expands my horizons, where I can step outside of my comfort zone and have the chance to learn more, see more, and do more than I ever imagined. Turns out this path keeps exceeding my expectations.
We are the AEW World Trios Champions, and we're looking for challengers, but right now, Hangman Adam Page is just about to win the AEW Men's World Championship.
Hey, and it is admirable that Hangman Adam Page is a champion and still looking for more gold. So why don't we do the same? Whether that's going for more tag team championships, and I'll just be the former TNT champion, so why don't we go for some singles belts as well? What you think?
I think the important thing to know is that in 2026, Jet Set Rodeo is coming for all the gold.
Like the confidence of Jet Speed, I can tell you that.
Introduce a person from Rancho Cucamonga, California, at a combined weight of 417 pounds. And Matt Jackson, the
a thing as home court advantage in the world of professional wrestling. These two men certainly have it. Ontario, California, just down the road a piece, as Taz would say. From Rancho Cucamonga, California, these two men cut their teeth in the world of professional wrestling right here in the Southern California region and became worldwide sensations. And they could be on the verge of winning the AEW World Tag Team Championship for the 4th time. But in order to become #1 contenders, they will have to go through 2 other teams tonight. Victory this past Saturday at Collision. Desmond Xavier, Myron Reed heading into battle tonight and hoping to become the top contender for FTR's AEW World Tag Team Championship.
That was quite a battle in the parking lot on Saturday. I don't think there's any question about that. But we've got 2 teams now.
And now, the wild card team.
Oh my God, is that Private Party?
How about this?
Isaiah Cassidy, Mark Quinn, Private Party.
Zay and Quinn, former AEW World Tag Team Champions. We have not seen them since they lost the titles, but they are back. And they are 1 win away from becoming top contenders. Bryan Danielson, Private Party, became AEW World Tag Team Champions when they defeated Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, to end the Bucks' historic 3rd reign.
That was an incredible match. And now they have an opportunity to become the #1 contender for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. And they can do it by beating the same Young Bucks that they beat for the AEW World Championships.
Yeah, but we can go back to October of 2019 where really Private Party put their foot on the map, so to speak. Remember the tournament and the upset of the Young Bucks? So they had the Young Bucks number not once but twice. And the Young Bucks, I could see the face of Nick Jackson when that music hit. There was a lot of surprise in the face that time.
Private Party making the return. And fans, some breaking news after the events that took place earlier tonight. It will be Mark Briscoe, Kyle Fletcher, Part 7, the TNT Championship on the line in a ladder match. Tony Khan has made it official for Sydney, Australia this Saturday. As if things could get any bigger between those 2 men. And once again, I'd like to thank the fans joining us live in Australia. Ahead of Grand Slam Australia and House Rules in Brisbane this weekend as Mark Quinn, waiting knee for Myron Reed, making his in-ring debut here tonight for AEW.
Yeah, well, right before that, Myron Reed was looking good on the outside, showing his quickness. And here comes Matt. No, here comes Nick.
Matt and Nick Jackson, as you mentioned, in that inaugural AEW World Tag Team Championship title tournament back in 2019. Upset in the very first round, akin to a number 8 seed, upsetting a number 1 seed in an 8-team tournament. But the super kicks intercepted.
Yeah, Private Party was waiting on that Excalibur.
I think they've been waiting a lot. I mean, the last time that they were inside a ring, Brian, was January of 2025. More than a year layoff for Private Party.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they've done with this time off. I mean, it could have allowed them to refocus.
I think they look great. I mean, Mark Quinn has built some muscle. They're quick as always, and of course, they've never lacked for confidence.
Now, sunset flip, German suplex combination. Rascals taken off the corner, but Isaiah Cassidy.
Yeah, Isaiah, man.
Cassidy sent back to the waiting Cazador from Matt Jackson. Nick Jackson over the top, the facebuster.
The Bucks. They are absolutely sensational.
Wait a second, back turn, Rascals. The roll up, 2. Fans, I mentioned house rules in Brisbane coming up this Sunday. It will be the official in-ring debut of the Brawling Birds, Alex Windsor and Jamie Hayter. Wait a second. And how about this? We know John Moxley will be coming to the match with his head shaved, but it couldn't be Marina Shafir, shaved bald, or Orange Cassidy or Timeless Tony Storm. Mixed tag team action at House Rules Brisbane this Sunday. Visit AEWTIX.com or Ticket Tech to join us. And Brisbane is Byron Reed over the top.
Two gigantic nights in Australia this weekend, and we are having a gigantic night here. Who will go on to vie for the World Tag Team Championship?
Mark Quinn, he was waiting for Desmond Xavier. Caught him with the drop kick. And now perhaps providing the platform for Isaiah Cassidy to take flight. What a leap by Isaiah Cassidy. Matt Jackson tried to skin the cat, pull himself back in the ring. Desmond Xavier was waiting for it. Now Dez up to the top. And Desmond Xavier. Oh, shooting star press to the floor as we look to determine the #1 contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
With hundreds of sales every week, eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
Don't rush indulgence. Rich, smooth, creamy. Take your sweet time. That's Daz. This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each? Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just smells good at Panera.
My Valentine's, my husband, my girlfriends, and Kohl's. Not in that order.
Kohl's has gifts for every Valentine. Get something sweet they'll love and take 15% off some of your finds at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
Sarah Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What'd she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
We actually sold the twins' naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
If you need a tan, I'm your man. Could do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
This is a song about a sleepy monster.
Can I be about an astronaut tonight?
Sure, let's make it sound like we're in space.
Flying out to space.
Become the top contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Will it be the Young Bucks? Will it be the Rascals fresh into their AEW career? Or will it be returning former champions Private Party Zay and Gwen just had a meeting of the minds at the hands of Nick Jackson, the Escalera, and now Nick Jackson, a 2-for-1.
An amazing athlete is Nick Jackson. Let's not forget, at the end of all this awaits FTR, the World Tag Team Champions.
Matt Jackson charging in, taking the Rascals off the corner. Nobody home for Isaiah Cassidy. Now Matt Jackson, Northern Light suplex. A second. This locomotive keeps going down the tracks.
Talked about a home court or home field advantage, whatever you want to say, it resides within the Bucks right now.
Matt Jackson, diving drop kick through the ropes. And catching Isaiah Cassidy's flesh bread. But Mark Quinn there, boot to the midsection. Momentary mockery may have been a misstep by Mark Quinn as Matt Jackson over the top neck there. Great timing on the knees. Again, a 2-for-1 for Nick Jackson, the younger of the Bucks.
Both members of the Rascals are on the floor. It's basically 2-on-2 here.
Path could be clear for Matt and Nick Jackson to become top contenders once again. A senton elbow drop, opposite sides of the ring. The cover made, and Isaiah Cassidy able to kick out.
A little frustration on the face of Matt that time. And understandably, whoa, look at this.
I can get a look at Hook, who we found out this past Saturday, Tony, was now with Samoa Joe's injury. Hook, the de facto leader of the Ops, and taking in the action up there. I'm perhaps on a recruiting mission here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't understand it, but I do remember what Hook said. I think we all do. He's in charge, and whoa!
Whoa, counter from Isaiah Cassidy. Gwen avoids the contact. Hits with some of his own. Desmond Xavier taken out of play. Private Party. Have the Bucks isolated here, Brian.
Let's see what they do.
Whoa! Zay off the back of Nick Jackson, the cutter.
I think I win it.
Now Zay, the cover. 1, 2. Desmond Xavier there to break it up.
They would have won it, but Xavier is in the nick of time. Wow.
Come on, buddy, don't you?
Desmond Xavier leaps over Mark Quinn. Zay sent over, thinking maybe choosing now. The DDT.
Myron Reed just getting in.
And Myron Reed. Oh my God. Zay with the foot hung up on the top rope. Driven down face first. Super kick feint. Caught the DDT. Quinn knocks down Matt Jackson. Nick Jackson waiting for the super kick. Corkscrew kick avoided. Thrust kick from Zay. Nick up to his feet. Super kick.
No team can get an advantage. Look at the bodies.
Now, frenetic pace to this match. Destroyer delivered. All 6 men giving it their all in order to become top contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
What a kick-ass program this has been, top to bottom, and we still got the Women's World Championship to come.
For the first time ever, the Women's World Championship defended in a strap match. Chris Statlander, Tekla, the Toxic Spider, our main event. But right now, Desmond Xavier and Matt Jackson, legal for their respective sides.
And fans, get ready. We're going to stay with this program as long as it takes. Don't know how long this is going to take. Women's World Title strap match still to come. Boom. I don't know if Xavier can go punch to punch with Matt Jackson. We'll see.
Changing levels, changing tact. Back elbow into the jaw of Matt Jackson. Super kick from Nick Jackson.
Always comes down to teamwork, doesn't it, Brian?
Great teamwork by the Bucks. They have so much experience and also outstanding peripheral vision. They're able to see their opponents from all sides of their head.
That's right.
The unspoken communication, one of the great advantages the Bucks possess. Oh, reverse hook on Rana. And Myron Reed over the top, the cutter to the floor.
I don't think I've ever seen a cutter to the floor like that, ever.
Yeah, Desmond Xavier's really got his chance right here.
Sure does.
If he can take advantage, he can pin Matt Jackson.
Reed legal for his side. It's a Cancun tornado off the middle rope. Myron Reed, 450 splash. Rascals, top contenders. No!
Great save by Nick Jackson.
Matt Jackson desperately needed the bailout from his brother Nick on the spot.
Within the last 2 minutes, they've seen things I've never seen before from the Rascals.
Oh, Myron Reed through the thrust kick. Nick Jackson answers with a super kick. No, Reed avoids. Reed off the
Oh, didn't avoid that.
Beautiful anti-air by Matt and Nick Jackson. Desmond Xavier. Gwen leapt in. Now, BT trigger. Gwen retreats to the outside. Myron Reed, he's legal.
Yeah, and he's dazed.
The Young Bucks. Let Myron Reed cover. And the Bucks are top contenders to the top guy.
What a match.
One contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks.
But I gotta say, guys, I'm sorry, Excalibur, that title party looked great in their return back. They really did.
As did the Rascals.
Yes.
Brian, I was going to say, it's always meaningful to win a big match in front of a hometown crowd. But for the Bucks, doubly important because this gives them an opportunity to become AEW World Tag Team Champions for a 4th time.
But if they're going to win those titles, they're going to have to beat one of the greatest tag teams of all time, FTR. And what a rivalry this has been.
And truly, generational rivals, FTR and the Young Bucks. Since they arrived in AEW, FTR knew if they wanted to call themselves the greatest tag team of their generation, of all time, they would have to best the Young Bucks. And likewise, Matt and Nick know that about Dax and Cash.
We come in peace. We come in peace. Give us a second. Relax. The two greatest tag teams of a generation. 18 World Heavyweight Championships between the two of us. And if I'm being honest here, there was a time that I was actually jealous of you guys. How does it feel to know now that as far as in the case of greatest tag team of all time, you guys are sitting comfortably in second place? It's a second. Well, I know if it was me in second place and my rivals were considered the absolute best tag team of all time, it would bother me. But you got to think about it like this. Every company myself and Cash have worked for, we have been successful. In the case of you guys, to be successful, you had to, unfortunately, create your own company. Does that ever bother you? Does that ever bother? Because I know it would bother.
Well, thank God for that. Shut the mouth of Dax. Stokely better put that thing in reverse.
Stokely. Trying to put some distance between himself and Matt and Nick Jackson, but
come on.
easy tonight. Same can't be said for Dax and Cash.
I guess they're saying they're going to win it in the ring. You're not kidding.
Matt and Nick Jackson, potentially your next AEW World Tag Team Champions. But fans, we still have one more match to come tonight. And it will be historic. For the first time ever, the AEW Women's World Championship will be defended in a strap match. The Toxic Spider, Tekla, challenges the Cosmic Killer, Chris Statlander, next.
The thing that gets me up and the thing that makes me happy to be alive and happy to do what I'm doing is knowing that I can wrestle again.
When I return, can I be the same? When I return, will they still be in my corner? When I return, does the assassin reclaim the air? When I return, I answer every single question. When I return.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each? Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just smells good at Panera.
My skin's always dry. Leggings it is. Oh, I know. Your moisture barrier is like, help! When that's compromised, good luck retaining any moisture.
Try Olay Hydrating Body Wash. Its repair serum is the secret to lasting hydration, with 10 times the moisturizers to repair your moisture barrier. Go from dry to visibly hydrated in just one shower, and then lock that moisture in with Olay Hydrating Body Lotion.
Ooh, shorts look good on you. Why not when you love the skin you're in?
Olay Hydrating Body Wash and Lotion. Only Olay.
When I made my Botox cosmetic appointment, I was nervous that I might look overdone. I wanted results that looked like me. What was important to me was that I'd still look like me, just with fewer lines. I'm happy with my results. So happy that my results are natural looking. Booking a consultation, it's a way to take time for you.
Botox cosmetic effects may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox cosmetic if you have skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow, eyelid drooping, or swelling. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
I'm the one and only Delphina.
I'm the one and only Olivia. And I'm the one and only Claire. And I got treated with the one and only Botox Cosmetic.
Learn more at BotoxCosmetic.com.
At Marshall's, our buyers hustle 24/7, so you never have to compromise on quality or price. We're getting you a better deal because we believe that everyone deserves the good stuff.
She's still out.
It's a lot closer.
What's my name? I can't remember.
I don't want this.
I don't want any of this!
Frankenstein. It's the dead end of revenge.
There's nothing left to do now but live.
The Bride, rated R, only in theaters March 6th.
I'm
MJF, the world champion.
The low blow.
I don't believe it. If you're dumb enough to think you're on the level of the devil, you've got two options. Step up or get stepped on.
Brody King, one of the men circling MJF in that AEW World Championship.
After what you did to Bandito, the only thing that I can think of is all the ways that I want to hurt you.
If you want a shot, you need to beat somebody that matters.
Who would be a challenger?
You need to be a leader like you.
AEW World Championship Eliminator match and maybe MJF's worst nightmare.
And when I beat you, I will earn a title shot at Grand Slam Australia, where I will become the leader that this company needs.
Hangman, you want to stick your nose in my business? MJF leaves the ring.
It's a mistake.
Brody grabs MJF. MJF went limp.
Tonight was a fluke.
Cannonball in the corner.
If it was not for that crooked cowboy, you wouldn't have had a prayer.
It is official for Grand Slam Australia.
I just did exactly what I said I was going to do.
Just violence. Brody King, MJF, the AEW World Championship.
There are many people that would consider that the biggest win of my career. They're right. Until Grand Slam Australia.
The reason I'm looking at Andrade from behind. The reason I'm talking about Hitman Adam Page.
Two men will battle the next title shot.
Is because you don't stand a chance. My back is against the wall. That is when the devil is at his most dangerous. I'm going to make you my bitch.
After his stunning victory 1 week ago, we know that Brody King will challenge Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF, for the AEW World Championship this Saturday at Grand Slam Australia. Chris Statlander had the opportunity to announce the stipulation for this AEW Women's World Championship rematch. But it was the Triangle of Madness, Julia Hart, Sky Blue, and her challenger, the Toxic Spider, Tekla, that created a 3-on-1 situation with Tekla repeatedly lashing Statlander with a leather belt. And it was Statlander who then threw out the challenge to make this main event bout a strap match. And you are watching All Elite Wrestling on TBS, brought to you by Progressive Insurance, offering 24/7 protection when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle. Learn more at progressive.com.
And her opponent from Long Island, New York, she is the reigning and defending AEW Women's World Champion, Chris Statlander.
Brian Danielson, could this be a situation where Chris Statlander unwittingly played right into the hands of the challenger, putting herself in the spider's web, so to speak? Whatever stipulation Statlander had in mind for this match, she clearly changed the mind once the leather belt got involved.
I agree with you, Excalibur. I think she got goaded into this idea of a strap match. I mean, she's putting herself in a dangerous situation. In a normal title match, the challenger has to beat the champion in just a straight match. I'm not sure. There's no draws in a strap match. If Statlander wants to walk out with her championship, she has to win.
It's a 60-minute time limit. Let's remind the fans, we're going to stay with this as long as it takes so the 60 minutes are up. It's kind of like we got coming up on Saturday, a 2.5-hour program scheduled, of course, with Grand Slam Australia. This one, who knows how long it's going to go.
I mean, there's no way, having participated in strap matches, there's no way this match goes 60 minutes.
Brian, I was going to say, as a veteran of a strap match, you know that his first pinfall or submission determines the winner. But both competitors are linked together by that leather strap around their wrists.
It's kind of like this. You run away, you're going to get yanked back in.
And I was told earlier today that this is the same strap that I used in the strap match I had several years ago. And as much as they tried to clean it, my blood is still on that strap. That's how brutal these strap matches are.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, look at that clothesline right to the face by Chris Statlander.
And this is a tough match to prepare for, Brian, because I mean, it's such a unique scenario, but Statlander thus far using the strap to her advantage as she's dragging Tekla all across the ring.
There's all sorts of scenarios that you don't expect in these strap matches. You get tangled up. You can't enter and exit the ring the way that you normally do without getting tangled up, climbing to the top rope. All of those things become more difficult with that strap.
And Statlander just showing off her power as she is dragging Tekla back and forth across the canvas.
They could have some mat burn on that one, I tell you. And Stat's going to follow her out. Remember, basically.
Oh, Tekla just whipped her in the face!
Oh, God.
Tekla catching the champion unawares, but Statlander, you can see the fury in her eyes. I mean, Brian, a shot with that leather strap across the face, that's like 10 doses of smelling salts.
For sure. I mean, and that's if it doesn't nearly knock you out.
Tekla's trying to get away, and that's kind of when she's her most dangerous. We just saw moments ago she was kind of trying to get away, and then smacked Statlander in the face.
Statlander anchoring Tekla down to the floor and laying the pump kick. There are no countouts, no disqualifications, of course, in this match.
That's right. Must be a winner up to the 60-minute time limit, like you said, Brian, earlier. That you don't think it's going to go 60 minutes because of the physicality. We'll see.
I just don't see how it could.
Statlander whips Tekla into the barricade.
I mean, both of these women are in incredible condition. I have no doubt that they have the cardio to wrestle for 60 minutes. But these strap matches are just so brutal. And we see already.
With Statlander feeling like she has all the momentum in this match.
We see Grand Slam Australia coming up Saturday on TNT, and it's a 2.5-hour program. Hell, we could go 2.5 hours here tonight.
Oh! Tekla leaping backwards off the steps and dragging Statlander head first into the steel steps. The challenger now at least with the advantage with Brian, as is the case in the strap match, linked to her champion.
Absolutely. And that link, you know, Tekla intuitively knew that and was able to pull Statlander into the steps. I mean, that's not something that you can practice. That's not something you can train for.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Stat's already bleeding.
The Statlander AEW Women's World Champion. The blood is dripping as we step away from the action for the final time tonight. Who will leave Dynamite as AEW Women's World Champion?
Hey, I have a fever.
I don't feel so good either.
1 hour delivery. Because life doesn't stop for sick days. Neither do we. Walgreens.
We could do the whole thing in AI.
If we're going to do a partnership with Almond Breeze, we'll just tell people it's really good. That's really good. They got the pecs right.
Another day.
Same pain, same meds, same struggling for symptom relief. Injections like Humira and Enbrel work similarly to treat moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis or psoriatic arthritis. But if your symptoms haven't improved enough, Rinvoq works differently. It's a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve RA and PSA joint pain, stiffness, and swelling, as fast as 2 weeks for some. Even after 3 years, many people felt this relief. In PSA, Rinvoq can leave skin noticeably clearer.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal, cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, or pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Do something different. Ask your doctor if switching to Rinvoq is right for you.
These eyes need a rest.
They take it all in.
These eyes deserve better care.
From the best doctors.
So these eyes go to America's Best.
Where they get truly seen.
Every eye deserves the most from their benefits at America's Best. Even on an antidepressant, there are days I feel stuck in my head. Depression symptoms like lack of interest and negative thoughts can hold me back. I wanted to break through. I asked about Vraylar. Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant significantly reduces overall depression symptoms better than an antidepressant alone.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase these in those under 25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, nausea, constipation, insomnia, dizziness, increased appetite, and fatigue are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar, breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
With an option like Plan B, we're in control.
Plan B temporarily delays ovulation to help prevent pregnancy before it starts.
It won't impact your future fertility, and it's safe to take anytime you need it.
Together, we've got this.
A bloody battle in our main event tonight on Dynamite for the first time ever. The AEW Women's World Championship defended in a strap match. Chris Statlander, the champion, bloodied but not battered. She is not out of this fight yet. But the sinister challenger, the Toxic Spider Tekla, with the advantage and with the champion in her grip.
We already saw the crowning of a new champion tonight. Of course, Kyle Fletcher, the TNT champ. Could we see a new Women's World Champion?
And remember, it's a strap match. There are no disqualifications. Tekla, despite the fact that she was in the ropes, Brian, there was no rope break.
And there are no more commercials in this program. No more breaks. We're going to stay with it as long as we can. The question is, how long do these women stay with this?
Statlander getting that strap around the mouth of Tekla, but Tekla going to the eyes.
And then Tekla using the strap to her advantage, dropping to the floor and pulling Statlander, the champion, face first into the top rope.
Aubrey Edwards doing the right job, checking with Statlander, who's lost a lot of blood here at Caliber.
Tekla doing a much better job in this match of using the strap to her advantage.
And Brian, you brought that up during the break. The key to this match is not only to be linked to your opponent, but it's to weaponize that strap most effectively.
And know where you're at in relation to the strap. See, what Tekla did there was smart. She normally doesn't jump over the top rope or do a lot of that, but she needed to.
Cross body, cover made, and Statlander able to kick out.
She needed to because the strap was over the top rope. Sometimes you get confused out there. Tekla's been doing a great job with her ring awareness and what I guess we could call strap awareness.
Well, she's the one who introduced the strap. My question is, was it a mistake for Statlander to say, yes, let's have a strap match?
No, that's what Brian and I were speculating on in the early goings. Statlander may have played right into the Toxic Spider's web, but Statlander bringing Tekla into that thrust kick, and now Statlander stacking up offense.
Yeah, she's just so powerful, so athletic. She can handle a lot.
And now the power slam. Statlander covers two. Tekla able to kick out. And power advantage of Statlander, the champion. The blood loss rapidly diminishes her cardiovascular reserves.
And typically, Chris Statlander has incredible cardio. She trains so hard. But I mean, you can see her kind of starting to wear out. And I wonder if it's the blood loss.
Tekla, perched on the top, drops down. Headbutt, Statlander. But Tekla rises up, meets the champion eye to eye, and then once again lashing her back and forth with the strap.
Tekla screaming out, smiling. The young lady's insane. And she just, oh my.
Spider suplex from Tekla. Tekla, who's only been pinned twice before in her AEW career.
Against a woman who has 117 wins in the women's division, most of any woman.
Tekla could not extricate herself from the corner, and Statlander taking out her frustrations on the challenger.
How resilient is Chris Statlander?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, we've seen a lot. This is one of the hardest hitting main events that we've ever had in Dynamite. These women are leading all in the ring.
Tekla swinging for the fences. Statlander, discus lariat, covers, two. Tekla able to kick out. But Brian, I think the toll, very obvious by the body language, the cover there on Statlander.
Yeah, the toll is definitely, you can see it now. I mean, look at her face. But Statlander is extra tough. And this AEW Women's World Championship means so much to her. She has fought so hard for so long to be AEW Women's World Champion.
Statlander wrapped the strap around the neck of Tekla, and now repeatedly lashing the back of the challenger.
With all this blood loss, Statlander still
Blue Thunder bomb. 1, 2. No, Tekla able to kick out.
I know Chris Statlander wants to get some revenge, wants to hit Tekla with the strap. But just by how she's swinging, I think she's better off just going back to her clotheslines. Her clotheslines are so vicious.
Look at that. Statlander whipping herself. And now looking for another Blue Thunder, perhaps. No, Tekla, some right hands into the face of Statlander.
Statlander. Oh, man. When she had her back to Tekla, I knew she was in trouble.
Oh, now Tekla, the strap wrapped around the head of Statlander. Around the neck, the throat, and Tekla looking for the stomp, but Statlander, I think, whipped her out of midair. Statlander tying up the challenger. The arms pinned to her body. And Statlander wrapping the Spider up tight.
If she can wrap her up tight, there's no way Tekla can kick out, I would think.
Oh, Statlander. Saturday Night Fever, that's her. Oh, no, the tombstone instead.
That's it. That's it.
Wait a second. Sky Blue and Julia Hart, the other two members of the Triangle of Madness. And, Statlander. And remember, Harley Cameron, Will Nightingale, they're already in Australia. Statlander with no reinforcements tonight.
That's a great call.
Tekla the spear. Tekla, the spear, Statlander. Oh, no, Tekla tying up Statlander's hands behind her back, Brian.
Oh, this is a dire position for Chris Statlander.
As Tekla drives Statlander. The stomp, the cover.
There is your winner. And new AEW Women's World Champion, the Toxic Spider.
Chris Statlander fought valiantly, but was not enough to match the Triangle of Madness. She was not enough to match the Toxic Spider here tonight.
And Statlander does not deserve this. She has no, as you said, reinforcements because the Babes of Wrath are already made their way to Australia.
What?
But now begin. Wait a minute. Alex Winston, Jamie Hayter.
The brawling birds!
Brawling birds.
The brawling birds!
Here it would
The blue jean queens!
With a hammer and a pipe. They were serious.
coming right at the Sister Sin, Sky Blue, and Julia Hart. But I mean, not to bury the lead here, Tony. We have a new AEW Women's World Champion, and it is that woman, the Toxic Spider, Tekla. But fans, we will join you from 2.5 hours this Saturday on TNT and HBO Max, Grand Slam Australia. We will see you this Saturday night from Sydney. For myself, Excalibur, for Tony Schiavone, for Brian Danielson. Thank you for joining us tonight. We will see you in Sydney this Saturday night, Grand Slam Australia.
Yeah, we'll see you Saturday. Oh my God, man. Tonight was something different. Yeah, yo, Kevin, man. I cannot believe we had 2 title changes tonight, bro. Now, congratulations to Thakla. But I just wonder if the Babes of Wrath are going to lose their belts too this Saturday. I mean, I don't want Harley to lose at her hometown, but we need Megan to win that belt. And in California too. Right. Like I said, I don't want Harley to lose her belt, but I Megan gotta win something. It's been overdue. So Megan and Penelope gotta take those belts. I'm sorry. Like they gotta take it. Because it's either because if Megan don't take the belts, who knows when she's ever going to get a title shot. So she got to take them. She got to take them. Just take the belts and then see if we can get somebody to pin Penelope. And then, Megan can go after the AEW World title, But shout out to Thakla. I hate that she couldn't win by herself. But, I mean, if she couldn't win last time by herself, then I guess this is her moment. So it is what it is, man. It's all part of being heel. So shout out to Thakla. I wonder who her opponents are gonna be. I don't know. I just hope she gets some opponents because I don't know who are gonna be her next opponents, but whoever it is, man, salute to them. But But I want to talk about Tommaso. Hey, yo, Kevin, what you think about Tommaso losing the belt tonight? I thought it was too early. Like I felt like it was too early. Megan Bayne and Penelope need some gold. That's what I'm saying, man. They gotta win. They gotta win this Saturday, man. Otherwise, I don't know where Megan gonna go from here. But Kevin, what you think about Tommaso losing the belt? I think it's too. I thought it was too early. Like, I felt like he could at least hold the belt for a little bit longer. I mean, if I knew he was going to lose the belt, like, that soon, they could at least have him lose it, like a double or nothing or something, I agree Tommaso should have lost the belt at Revolution or later on. I know. But I think I know why he lost the belt. I think he lost the belt because of Kyle Fletcher being from Australia, and they kind of wanted him to be champion over there, which I can understand that. But I need Kyle Fletcher to lose that belt to Tommaso. Like, I want Tommaso to get a rematch because even though they're going to Australia, I still want Tommaso to get that title back. So hopefully he can get it back at Revolution. Just because it's you only gave him 3 defenses. Like, you could at least I just wish they would have slowed down with him because I just felt like they were going too fast with his title reign, and I was like, okay, can y'all slow down, please? Like, why you gotta put the title online every time you get in a match? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, I mean, Kyle needs the belt back. Kyle should go after the world title.
Right. So I don't know. Hopefully he'll get a rematch at Revolution because this can't be over for Tommaso. He needs that title back because, like I said, he brings star power, and without that belt, it's just like I just don't know if people as willing to watch Kyle Fletcher as TNT champion. Like I think and Tommaso's not ready for the AEW World Title because he just got there. So hopefully he can get the title back at Revolution, man, because he need that belt back for real. So I don't know. We'll wait till Revolution and hopefully he can call out Kyle Fletcher and he can get a rematch. But yeah, he definitely need a rematch. So so we'll wait till then. But this Saturday is Grand Slam Australia. I'll be definitely going live that day. Don't want to miss that out for nothing. Yo, KV, I hope I get to see you this Saturday at 8:00 because this is something we can't miss. This ain't no collision. This is more like a promotional event. So I'm definitely gonna watch it for sure. But I got a video from C-Jack that came out where he talks about Triple H possibly getting fired soon. Which I don't know about that. I was kind of, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna speak on that because I don't know, man. I have my thoughts on it, and honestly, I just pray to God that regardless if Triple H stay in office or not, I just hope that people continue to watch AEW because, the product. I never seen the product change, but because it always been good to me. Even though tonight I didn't like the fact Tommaso lost the belt. I do believe he'll get it back, hopefully at Revolution, because I just can't see nobody that could beat his star power, especially the numbers of what he brung at Collision. So hopefully they can put the title back on him because I just felt like this was too short, so so we'll see what happens, but we'll give it some time. But you guys stay tuned for Grand Slam. I'll be going live. I'll be going live at 8:00. Thank you guys for coming on here. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new, and I'll catch y'all for Grand Slam at my baby mama's home country. I'm finna see Harley Cameron back in her home country for the second time, y'all. It's about to go down. Oh man, it's gonna feel great to see Harley back home with her parents. It's gonna be awesome. Back to her home, but I'll catch y'all this Saturday. All right, get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. And I'll see y'all this Saturday for Grand Slam Australia, baby. All right, y'all have a good night.